First at 6, it's hard to believe given the current weather, but this time last year, we were preparing for that dangerous heat wave.
Yeah, in late June of 2021, Portland set all-time heat records, and it was so hot, roads buckled. At the time, we had no idea how deadly the heat wave would end up becoming.
This week, Multnomah County shared its plans to keep people safe next time the temperatures spike. Fox 12's Audrey Wheel joins us now live in the studio with what's happening right now to prepare. Audrey?
Well, as we know, we don't have any hot temperatures in the forecast right now, but that's really the whole point, that county and city officials want to make sure everyone is ready long before we do see another heat wave. There's already outreach work happening as we speak. I tagged along with neighborhood volunteers this afternoon.
It was about this time last year that Portland soared well into the triple digits. More than 1,400 people in Multnomah County went to cooling centers over 5 nights. ERs and urgent cares saw 3 times the usual number of heat-related visits by year's end. And sadly, in the last week of June alone, 69 people in the county died because of the heat. Now, county and city officials say they're putting in a lot of work to make sure that kind of tragedy doesn't happen again. A big part of that is outreach. The county and city identified 300 buildings in urban heat islands where people who are more vulnerable to the extreme temps live, and already started talking with them directly.
For me personally, it's because of seeing what happened last year and knowing even for myself, my neighbor was kind enough to loan me a little cooling unit. I don't have one in my house. I don't have air conditioning, and how hot it got. So it just definitely brings it home how critical it is.
Carlene McCabe is a neighborhood emergency team volunteer, passing out these flyers at a Home Forward building for disabled seniors.
It's totally voluntary. They could do a little survey kind of on how they're doing. They also, for people that are willing to, will install a temperature sensor in their unit, so it'll allow them to keep an eye on things.
Another new thing, the county now has 18 buildings that are smaller and in different locations to be used as cooling centers if needed, as opposed to the only 3 larger centers that opened last summer. They also have a new, bigger warehouse to store shelter supplies, and workers will be delivering things like cooling kits and fans to low-income families.
In 2 weeks, local governments and organizations will be putting on what they call Heat Week, which will be a week of heat-related events focused on safety, awareness, and climate discussions. Reporting live in studio, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.